Welcome to the medication list tutorial of Dementia Talk. In this section, you can log in all the medications that the person that you're caring for is taking and create a medication list. Let's go into the medication list section in the middle right side. To add medication to your list, press the plus icon on the bottom right. Then, by pressing the pencil icon next to each section, enter the medication name, the medication dosage, and the time that you need to take the medication, that the person cared for need to take the medication. So let's say we want to do that early in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Basically type that in. And let's say I want to add another time. So I'm going to press the plus sign, and let's say my grandmother takes it again at 8 p.m. in the evening. So I'm going to add that time as well. And I choose a medication color. This color will represent the medication on the behavior graph. So that's why it's important to choose a color. And I press save. So now let's add another medication and see what happens. So I'm going to add now the medication Elavil. I'm going to enter the dosage. And this medication basically is just once a day. I'm going to choose a color for it. Let's say just take it in the morning. So again, it's 8:30 in the morning. And I press OK, and I choose the green color. And I save. Now look what happens when I save it. An alert comes up. This is a hidden feature of the app that is meant to alert you to some medications that, according to the literature, might be unfit for a person who has dementia. If such a medication is typed in, you will get this alert. Once you get the alert, you have two options. One, to press ignore. That will keep the alert sign on the medication in your medication list. And it will remind you to discuss this medication with a physician. Please note that this alert is not a medical advice, and by no means should you change or stop intake of any prescribed medication because of this alert and without consulting with a physician first. The second option is to press resolve. Once you press resolve, the alert will permanently disappear and will no longer appear in your medication list. So let's say that you've received this alert, but you know that you won't be able to speak to your doctor before next week. So you can leave the alert open by pressing ignore. That way, it will still stay visible on your medication list as you see now on the screen. Now, once you see your doctor, you can press on that alert and see the medication alert, discuss it with your doctor, and once you have resolved this, you can press resolve and the alert will be deleted. You can also edit the medication anytime. So let's say I want to go back to my Advil medication. I want to edit the dosage. I can edit the time that I'm taking it. I can edit the dosage. I can edit the color, anything that I want. So let's say I want to up the dosage a bit. So I'm going to change the medication and save it. I basically press the pencil sign beside it to edit. The times, let's say I'm going to keep them the same, but because I changed the dosage, it's also important to go to the little arrows that go up and down right besides the time of when to take and change each of them to note the direction of the change in dosage. That means that if I increase the dosage, I will press the upward arrow, and if I decrease the dosage, I will press the downward arrow. So this is important because then if you do that, it will note on the behavior graph when you have decreased or increased the medication dosage, and that will give you important information when you correlate a medication with a specific behavioral symptom that you're tracking. So I just changed the dosage and I upped it, so I'm going to press the upward arrow and I'm going to do update. I'm going to do the same for the second time that my grandmother takes this medication. I'm going to up the arrow again and do update. And I'm going to save. If it asks you to select a color, please just press the color that you already chose previously for this medication and save. Now you can see that my dosage is updated. And later, if you watch the graph tutorial, you will be able to see how this dosage is shown on the graph. And by this, we complete the medication list tutorial. Thank you for using Dementia Talk app.